I've kind of got thrown off a slight bit, so I'm just kind of grabbing my bearings and getting going on things here. We are recording tonight's webinar. Like I said, I'm not Steven Sadler. He was going to, actually, he's one of our faculty trainers, faculty members, and you'll get to meet him a lot more. We'll figure out uh, uh, the what's going on there, and we'll get him make sure that he gets plugged in maybe a little bit later on this week, but I'm going to jump in. So again, I'm not Steven Sadler, but I am Paul Birdsall. I'm one of the creators and founders and faculty members. I guess I do a lot of the instructing at the Academy myself. So what was prepared tonight for Steven to go through, I will have every capability possible to do it. So I just need to grab my drink, catch my breath, because I had to run in here to grab the mic because I didn't want a dead mic for you guys. And then we'll jump right into things, okay? So let's go into our regular stuff, pre-launch updates. There is almost 9,000 people have joined in the first 10 days. We have 8,871 people involved in the Academy of Online Success, and we're just a couple days away from scheduled rollout, official launch, where you guys will be able to not only get paid for all the work that you guys have done and the recruiting you guys done during pre-launch, but you also will be able to access the content inside the Academy itself. And I'll tell you right now, for 25 bucks, and you guys will see on launch date, it will be well worth 25 bucks. And it'll almost become a joke. And you probably, a lot of you will say, gee, I wish I knew a little bit more about it before, because I wanted to take the opportunity to promote as much as I possibly could during pre-launch. And so, you know, it's one of those things where it'll come down to shoulda, coulda, woulda, or I was at the beginning and I should have, you know what? And that, if that's the story of your life, you probably got to change that, right? Because if you've always come victim to, I was at the right place at the right time, I just didn't pull the trigger, or I didn't have enough data, so I couldn't make the decision. You know, that's something you personally have to deal with yourself. Obviously, for things to change, you must change, and there has to be good balance with also good judgment. So, and I understand and respect that as well. So hopefully you understand that. So as we approach, hopefully we hit 10,000 members. I would guess that pretty much for solid, we'll hit 10,000 members by pre-launch, which was well beyond my goal. I was hoping that we'd get, you know, around 9,000. I figured that we could do that, but as in the last 5 days, it's really picked up. So we should be able to hit 10,000 no problem. In fact, we'll probably go over 9,000, that extra 200 here tonight, or 130, whatever it is. And then we've got basically 2 days to hit another 1,000, which easily we're averaging over that. So it should be no problem to do, and things are picking up. A lot of you guys are getting your links out there. Nobody's sitting around waiting, which unfortunately, again, the waiters, you know, pick up the scraps and the bones. Those of you that fire hard and have exceeded you know, what those other people are sitting around doing, then you guys are going to be rewarded for that. Here's the daily co-op lottery qualifiers. As you can see, that list continues to grow, and the coolest part about it is that there's new names on this list every day. And I've started to meet some of the students out there, I guess, and you know, and it's really interesting because some of the best people that we're getting coming in now are coming from Europe, and even as far as Asia. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze there. Sorry. So if I break off in a sneezing fit, that's me sneezing. So as we can see, a whole bunch of new people in here. There's always the same people, which is really incredibly important for you to understand, because here's what also we're going to do, because I know there's always two people that look at things when we celebrate success with people. And one type of person looks at it and says this, you know, well, there's obviously the people that are on the list say, woohoo, I made the list again, right? And then there's another group that say, I'm going to get on that list. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to go learn. I'm going to do the basic stuff that they taught me in the back office, but I'm going to even go further, and I'm going to do my own things. I'm going to find ways to get traffic to my affiliate link. I'm going to get ways. I'm going to contact my friends. I'm going to contact my Facebook friends personally. I'm going to send them private messages. You're going to pick up the phone. You're going to advertise using different marketing methods out there that maybe you've explored with before and haven't worked for you, and maybe you're going to retry them and things like that. There's that person that's just going to do whatever he can to get on the daily co-op lottery winner or in the top 10 every single day. And that's how they look at it. They look at the glass being half full. They don't look at it like this third type person, which looks at it and says, It's always the same people on there. I just can't wait to learn how they do it. I wish I could be like them. I wonder what they're doing. I wonder what secrets they have. I wonder if I just could talk to them for a minute, they would give me information on exactly how I could do it. And they're always wishing, and they're always complaining, and they're always looking at things in a doubtful way, and they're always looking at it like the other people must be lucky or more skilled, or they're in the right place at the right time. But in essence, that what's causing it is you. You're causing yourself to decide and accept the fact that you could be, you can't do anything about it. It's almost like you're helpless, and this is just the way the deck of cards has been held to you. My guess is no matter what's going to happen, if you have that attitude and that mindset, which we're going to help you work on it at the Academy, you're going to always struggle. So no matter what the Academy offers you, by far, it'll be the best internet marketing training you've ever seen in the internet. I can back that up big time, okay? Because I've seen everything out in the internet, and I've bought everything, and I've spent tens of thousands of dollars just even in this last year from other people's marketing and their courses and things like that. But even with that being said, if you have the wrong mindset, you don't have a positive mindset like I talked about the other night, you're still going to fail. You're still not going to get results. You're still going to let yourself get overwhelmed. You're still going to be confused. You're still going to see the sky is falling. You're still going to give up. You're still going to quit. You're going to be that person. But you're better than that. And for things to change, you must change. And the very first thing you need to change is your attitude. Okay? Look at this list and say, how the heck does Steve Beutel get on there every day? Whatever he's doing, I'm going to go and figure out my own way how to get on that list every day. What is Kevin Himmelman doing? What is Ronald Janzi doing? What is Grant Fleur, a student at the University of Colorado, a legally blind student? How does he get on that list every day? I'm guessing, I don't know what they do. I'm telling you right now, I do not know what they do because I haven't talked to enough of them to find out exactly what their marketing methods are. But I can tell you this, they do take action. They do learn skills and apply skills. They do look at things positively, because I've talked to a lot of them. They do things that you're not doing, okay? And the first thing is they're thinking rather than, they're going out there and doing it rather than just thinking about how to go do it. They learn a little skill, go do it. Learn a little skill, go do it. Maybe they're doing solo ads. Maybe they're doing pay-per-click ads. Maybe they're broadcasting their lists. But I can tell you what, a lot of these people aren't broadcasting their lists. They're using solo ads. They're using pay-per-click. They're using Facebook ads. They're using free solos. They're going out there and doing whatever they can to get people here. Okay? And especially during pre-launch because it's easy to convert them and take a sneak peek for free. Okay? These are your daily co-op lottery winners. What does that mean? That means that yesterday, okay, they sponsored 5 people in the pre-launch for free. Just 5 for free. They found 5 people that would be interested in learning how to get instant traffic and making 100% commissions on instant cash flow. It's not real hard, you wouldn't think, to find on the internet. Okay? There's tens of millions of people building businesses online or trying to build a home-based business online. Tens of millions. Okay? That's not an exaggeration, tens of millions. And they don't know how to get instant traffic to their website. Okay? There's also 10 million new people every single month, according to Google, that go and look for an income opportunity online. 10 million new people. Okay? So it should not be hard to find, okay, if you put an effort into it, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those people yourself. Just 10. Just 5, just 2, just 1 every day even. If you'd been getting 1 every day since we just started pre-launch, you'd be at what, 10? That'd be an awesome start. Now you may not think that's big, but when we're going to convert at 20, 30%, that's pretty big, right? That's pretty cool. That's free training. So they got to get 5. They got on this list. I draw out of a hat the winner. And the winner gets a co-op share into our official launch, where we'll take live hot links that offer the presentation, the full 30-minute presentation, which you guys have never even seen yet, which you will, of course, when we go live. And it will sell the $25 instant traffic bootcamp for you at the Academy. Okay, and we'll put that person in the co-op. Now, what makes that so special? Well, it's worth $50. Okay, minimum, because the co-op is minimally going to be is worth $50. Okay, so that's going to be worth $50. We're going to advertise their link for them and make sales for them. Okay, generate opt-ins, build their list, and make them money. Okay, if they win, but you got to get on the. We just thought it would be a fun thing to do. So out of all these people, I draw out of a hat, and you cannot win twice. Okay, and you have to have 5 in the day, which is yesterday. So if you want to enter today's draw, you'd have to get 5 today, and then tomorrow we'll draw it again. Okay, here's today's winner, Debbie Lang from, I believe, Strathmore or Chestermere. I forgot which one you told me, Debbie. From Alberta, anyway, Canada, just down the road from me. She's probably about an hour away from me, and which is pretty cool on the other side of the city, I guess. I'm a little bit closer to the mountains. And she's today's winner, so she's going to get a co-op share when we go live on April 4th. Okay? So congratulations, Debbie. I know you've been working hard at that. And here's a cool thing about Debbie. I've never met Debbie before. I've said hi to her, and we exchanged a message here and there back on Facebook. But I've never spoken to Debbie, and she lives less than an hour away from me. Okay. And here's the other thing. She's not been in the lottery pool in this list. She's not been in this list every day. I think she's been involved for at least 8 days, 7 days, 6 days, something like that. But she's never been on this list every day. But she stuck to it. She kept building, and she keeps working at what she's doing to get people to sign up for the pre-launch. And today it paid off. She won. So not only is it going to pay off because she's taken action during pre-launch, but also too she's going to be rewarded for that because she also is going to get commissions earned from a percentage of those people that are going to upgrade and become a full-fledged member for $25 on launch day. And also too, Debbie is going to benefit from some free co-op from me and my marketing team into in past pre-launch and into full launch, where she can actually make hot commissions right off the start and pay her 100%. Okay. So top 3 pre-launch sponsors. This is pretty cool. This is really getting exciting. Here's number 3, Jeffrey Mulder. This has not changed. Okay, Grant Fleur is still number 2, and number 1 is Steve Beutel. Now, it's not strange that you see all these 3 people as 1, 2, 3, right? Because they're on the top 5 or more every day. So it only makes sense that they're going to sponsor that many. Here are the other 6 or 7, I guess, to make up the top 10. Now, I'm going to share something with you today that I'm not, I guess, authorized to full. Well, I'm one of the co-creators, so I can, I guess. But we weren't planning on revealing it tonight because I was going to plan to do it tomorrow night because I thought Stephen was coming on tonight. So, but I will reveal something that's pretty cool tonight. Now, number 4 is pretty cool. Lucas is, I don't know where he's from, but I'm guessing a European country. Okay, and Lucas just joined since Saturday. I believe he joined in Saturday. He's already at number 4. Okay, so he's past Kevin's pushing like crazy though, and Lindy's picked up recently here in the last few days, and Torsten is actually moving up the ladder too. I mean, everybody's just doing a great, fabulous job. And Lucas is now number 4. So Jeffrey, Grant, and Steve better watch out. There's a new kid in town, and I believe that he's got like, I don't know, 40, 50, 60 signups today, but I think he's got close to 150 or 160 since Saturday. Okay, so he's on the move. He's on the prowl. Kevin Himmelman from out in the east coast of Canada. Number 5, Lindy Bingham from here in Alberta, Canada. Torsten Lawrence, I talked to him a little bit on Skype now, and he's from Denmark. So we're all over we're global here, guys. And that reminds me, because I mentioned Torsten and Lucas, is that our opportunity is 100% global. Okay, so it's not like some network marketing company that isn't open in some countries or something like that. This is an open opportunity and available in over 200 different countries around the world. Now, one of you guys might be saying, yeah, but can you list them all off? Or what are the other countries that aren't? There's 200. Okay, that's the least of your worries. You should just go out and promote. The chances are, wherever you're promoting anywhere on the internet, you're going to be rewarded for that because we're basically in every country. Okay. Number 8 is David Ziegler. I forget where he's from, and I got to get down to that. But as I talk here in a little bit, you'll find out what we're going to be doing. Number 9 is Ronald Janzi. He's from Ontario, Canada. So we got lots of Canadians represented in there. I'm not sure where Jeffrey Mulder is from or Steve Beutel, but I believe they're Americans. The top 3 are Americans. And Kevin's a Canadian, Lindy's a Canadian, Ronald's a Canadian, and Debbie's a Canadian. So 4 Canadians represented there out of the top 10. That's pretty cool because I'm Canadian. And the Americans are well represented, like always. And then we got Denmark and we got some other European countries. in there, so that's great too. Debbie Lang makes up the top 10. Ronald Janzi, of course, number 9. So now I want to share something else with you that was just actually finalized today, and I'll get more into detail tomorrow. So in fairness, come tomorrow, because we're going to talk about something pretty big that we're going to be rolling out prior to launch. We were going to do it on launch, but we thought, the way things are going right now and the speed that we're moving, we want to start recognizing some more people, and we really want to give them more privileges. And so what we've decided to do, and they're going to get a couple different benefits to this, but we've created a status called the ambassador status, the Academy Ambassadors. And basically what's going to happen is anybody over 50 or more sponsored people, okay, write this down, 50 or more pre-launch people will be designated as the very first Academy Ambassadors. Okay. Now I'm going to go through the benefits of the Academy Ambassadors in a second here and why you're going to want to push towards 50. So those of you that are sitting at 20, 30, 40, get to 50. Okay. Promise you get to 50 before we launch, because it's going to be harder to become an Academy Ambassador when we go live. Because I know what the criteria is. I promise you. But our faculty member, the founding members, had a meeting this afternoon. We meet pretty much every day. But today we decided upon allowing people as Academy Ambassadors to come on board before we actually go live, to give you guys a little bit more of incentive, a little bit more push. And I know those guys that are out there, Steve, and anybody on this page, wants their team to exceed too, because of team leverage, right? You want to get those 100% commissions from your team. So the match commissions from your team. So you want to encourage them to become Academy Ambassadors. So if you have 50 or more right now, you are designated an Academy Ambassador. Now, here's the benefits, okay? And there's many more to come when we go live, but here's what you'll get during pre-launch as an ambassador. So anybody on this list here, the top 10, they're all ambassadors, okay? Because they're all over 50. And then there's a whole bunch more that aren't even in the top 10 that have more than 50. Okay, I think there's another 30 or 40 other people with over 50. And then there's hundreds of you guys that have, between 10 and 40. So you guys, we anticipate getting at least 100 ambassadors before we go live if you guys, get out there and bust your butt over the next 2.5 days. Okay, so here's the advantage. Here's what you get. We have set up a private Facebook group to allow, when we go live, we plan to everybody to be able to converge and work in one community as a big team. So we already had that set up, okay? And it's the Facebook group, Academy of Online Success, but it's private, so you can't get in there. And we know that there's dozens of you guys have requested already, because you guys are quick enough and figure enough that we would have assigned that. So you guys have already found the Academy private Facebook group, but you can't get in there until live launch. We'll let all the members in there on live launch, okay? So anybody becomes a faculty member, a Instant Traffic Bootcamp member and becomes a part of the Academy, will be allowed to access as a distributor, will be able to access the Facebook group. Okay, so that's for everybody. But right now, you'll be able to enter the Facebook group right now. So anybody that wants to get in that Facebook group, you can go and find it right now. That's an ambassador. We will not accept you in there because we're going to verify that you have 50 first. Okay, when you do hit 50, we'll also contact you personally. So anybody that's an ambassador here tonight, I'm having a meeting with the president and CEO, Alec Herring, who's back from vacation, and he's major part in getting things going here off the ground here in the last little while, obviously. And we're going to he's going to actually be making calls to you guys as ambassadors. He'll contact you by email, he'll contact you by phone, and I know you're saying, how can you contact us by phone? Don't worry, the programmers are working on something tomorrow to put it in your members area so that we can have access to that. So update that information when it's available to do that. So you can access the Facebook group, and you can just go search on Facebook, Academy of Online Success. You'll find the group and request to get in there. We'll verify it as moderators that you have 50 or more, and then you'll be accepted into that group. Okay, so if you go there and you can't get in right now, that's because you're not an ambassador yet. You got to get 50 or more to be accepted in there. Now, what's so good about that? Well, you get to mingle with the other founders. Okay, Stephen, Jamie, Lindy, myself, Chase, Alec, Jay. You get to actually mingle with the other founders, okay, and get hints, get tips, get suggestions. You'll be able to pass on your suggestions to us. It's a really good place and community to be involved with, and of course, all our members are going to be available to get in there later. The other benefit, obviously, is becoming an ambassador. You get to meet with me and Alec personally. We're going to give you a phone call. We're going to welcome you. We're going to congratulate you. We're going to give you a tip or two on what you could be doing moving into the future and maximizing the commissions that you could possibly be making. Okay. You'll also be invited, as a Academy ambassador only can ever be, is to our weekly private web calls on Tuesday nights. Okay. We have private web calls on Tuesday nights, kind of like a webinar, but it's more like a conference call / webinar. And it's all the founding members and all the ambassadors now. Prior to that, we didn't have any ambassadors on there, but we'll have ambassadors on there. And you guys can be flies on the wall, but more importantly, or more recommendedly by myself and Alec, is that you guys are able to participate and give us suggestions, give us your feedback, and those kind of things, and play a part in the growth of this academy as ambassadors. Okay, and of course you get recognized. You get it recognized to become an ambassador, and you'll be well known without the whole organization, and a lot of other benefits that come along with that recognition, obviously financially. So work your butt off to get in the top 50, or sorry, not in the top 50, get 50 or more pre-launch members before pre-launch ends, and you'll be crowned an ambassador. Once you're an ambassador, you're always an ambassador. Okay, so you can always become an ambassador, but here's your chance during pre-launch to be able to come involved with the ambassador program even before we actually launch. Okay, so I'll give more details in detail tomorrow night. I wasn't planning to do that, but just remember this: 50 or more pre-launch members, you get access to, you get a call from me or Alec, and you also get access to the Facebook group to mingle with all the other top enrollers so that you guys can get suggestions from each other. Okay, okie dokie. Pay-per-click advertising. Okay, that's what Stephen was supposed to talk about, and this is one of the Academy Instant Traffic Bootcamp courses that you get with the Academy. And so I'm not going to go in detail in here. I'm more just talking to you about the theory of it and what it is. But obviously, you're going to get how-to videos, walking through videos, advanced videos to show you how to use pay-per-click advertising to get penny clicks for free every single month. Penny clicks every single month from a source of targeted keywords that nobody ever uses, that get high traffic off of other people's advertising. Okay, and those are just some of the kind of things that we teach in the pay-per-click advertising section. So maybe there's very, very few, believe it or not, pay-per-click advertising training out there. Ours is top notch, and I think the reason is because most people don't know how to do pay-per-click advertising, or most people are scared to use pay-per-click advertising and teach it to others in fear because of the Google slap before and all that kind of stuff. Well, not us. We're going to teach you how to do it. And pay-per-click advertising is one of the shortcuts that we're going to teach you on how to be successful online. I get surprised every day how many internet marketers. That's not good. How many internet marketers do not use pay-per-click advertising? They use some of the other stuff like solo ads and some basic things like that, SEO marketing, which is a lot slower, obviously, in those kind of things. But pay-per-click is the fastest and lowest risk way you can generate high-quality exclusive leads for your online franchise or your online business. Now, the thing about that is that there's a lot of moving parts and there's a lot of variables, and you need a lot of step-by-step training to do it. And so that also might be another reason why most trainers go away from pay-per-click, because it's the most variables as well. Okay, but I'm telling you, with our training, with our faculty members like Stephen and myself and other, Alec Herring himself, he's even the president and CEO of the company. He's an excellent pay-per-click advertiser. I mean, I've trained these people perfectly myself. They've picked up their own little tricks here and there, and we give it all to you for $25. Okay, that's just one of the shortcut. There are dozens and dozens of marketing methods, hundreds of hours of video tutorials on showing you what to do. Does that mean that you're going to get overwhelmed with all these videos and what to do and all that? No, you're only going to pick one or two of these things, and that's all you're going to ever use for your advertising. You're just going to become an expert at one or two things. That's it. And we're going to teach you how to become that expert. If you want to become an expert with 3 or 4, it's up to you. Okay, let's just talk a little bit about pay-per-click. What is pay-per-click advertising for those of you that are newbies? Well, pay-per-click advertising, I'm just going to close this down for a second. I'll take questions at the end, by the way, too, guys. I'm going to get through this and then I'll take some questions for you guys. What is pay-per-click advertising or PPC advertising? Pay-per-click advertising enables you to list your site or your affiliate link at the top of the search engine results by advertising based on keywords that people actually search for. Okay, so when you go to Google or you go to Yahoo or you go to Bing, for instance, people go there and search certain terms, right? Like they might search the term Academy of Online Success or make money online or affiliate marketing or how to make money online or extra income opportunities or business opportunities or online business ideas or, you know, all these kind of things, second income ideas, stuff like that. And when they do that, pay-per-click allows you to bid on being in front of those people, and the ads appear at the top of the searches and down the side. We've all seen them before, right? It says sponsored ads or ad choices or ad space, that kind of thing. And when you're there, you only pay when people click it. So if your ad sucks, you don't pay for it. Right? That's why it's the best and lowest cost advertising source, because you're not paying for space, you're paying for actual results, which is why it's best. Now, I know what you're saying, I don't know how to do that. It's easy to do it, and we're going to show you tutorials how to do it. Those of you that are really ambitious, obviously you can do it during pre-launch because you can go figure it out yourself. But you can also set budgets. Now, you pay only when the searcher clicks on your listings and connects to your site. So if you're using it for pre-launch and you wanted to set a bid, let's say of $5 a day, and you were bidding, let's say 50 cents or 5 cents. Okay, let's bid on 15 cents. If you have a budget of $5 a day and you told, let's say, Bing Ads that $5 a day, you divided that by 15 cents. That means you can get 33 people to your affiliate link every day. Right? What if it goes crazy and it's 15 cents times, 5 million people visit it because you're so awesome at your advertising and your keywords? Well, it doesn't matter. You set a budget at $5, it will end at $5. And then next day it'll start over. If you want to set a budget lower than that, it's up to you. If you want to go higher than that, you can go higher than that. It's up to you to be able to get that traffic. Okay? But you're never risking more than what you set as your daily budget. Chances are you're not going to hit your daily budget right away anyway. And you'll be able to drive traffic that way. This way, you're only paying for the traffic to your site, and there's no other costs. Okay, so you pay. Let's say you got those 33 people, and it converted, let's say 20% of them into leads. That'd be 6 people a day for $5. 6 people a day for $5. Let's say you did that for a whole month, 30 days. That's 180 people. Let's say we convert when we go live with the sales presentation at, let's say, 5%. Okay, that's going to be 9 signups. 9 signups on average worth at least $200 would be worth $1,800, right? So $1,800 times or don't forget let's say, hypothetically, let's say you maximized everything. So it was $5 a day times 30 days. That'd be $150. Would you go and spend $150? Would you go spend $300? Would you even go spend $600? Okay, you're building yourself up to that, obviously. Would you go spend $600 a month to get a return of $1,800? If there's any person listening to my voice that said no, or that seems like a lot, your glass is half empty. You're screwed in life. Think about this. Would you invest $600 to get $1,800 back? If you said no, you're in trouble. Would you invest $1,500 to get $1,800 back in a month? If you said no, you're screwed. You're in trouble. That is the best investment you could ever make. $1,500 to get $1,800 back in 1 month? That's $10 a day interest being earned. A day. Okay? We got to think like entrepreneurs. We got to think like business people. We got to think with logic, right? If money is making money for you, do it. If time and leverage is making money for you, do it. If it requires you to just spend time and hopefully you get money back, look for other ways to do it. Okay? The reason is because there's only so much time in a day. Eventually you will run out of time. Eventually you'll get tired. right? You want leverage, and this is what the whole academy is about, is teaching you how to use time and leverage so that you're not killing yourself. And that is how the rich get rich, okay? Why is PPC advertising a smart idea? Don't forget, I'm just picking up these slides, right? And I wasn't even supposed to do the webinar tonight. I'm doing not bad, right? Why is PPC advertising a smart idea? Well, an account with a PPC search engine is a great way to drive targeted traffic to your website because you only pay for actual clicks to your site. It allows you to get maximum exposure while you control the amount you want to spend on your marketing campaign. Hence what I was talking about before, that $5, right? Or $10, whatever you want. You can clearly track the effectiveness of your ad campaigns. So without trackers, without, all kinds of crazy analytics, the PPC search engines or the PPC network that you choose to use, which there's lots of them, by the way, and the Academy actually gives you access to over 100 different PPC search engines and PPC networks that you can actually advertise on. Over 100, okay? Now, some of the big ones, obviously, Facebook, LinkedIn, Bing, Yahoo, Google, those kind of things, right? Those are easy to use. But there's dozens and dozens more that are really effective and really good to use as well, and we share those with you in the Academy. You can clearly track the effectiveness of the ad campaign. So when I talk about, only needing one advertising source to be able to make a fortune online, yeah. So just think about this, okay? I've been online for 15 years, okay? And during those 15 years, I've probably tried 200 or 300 different marketing methods, okay? Now, and I guess marketing methods is not the right way to say that. I've probably tried dozens of marketing methods, and I've tried hundreds and thousands of different places to run those ads within those ideas or those methods. Out of all those years of trying those different things and everything, I can actually go back right now and suggest to you, as a new person or a person that wants to, not get overwhelmed and focus only on a certain thing, is that out of all of those, I've only ever focused on 4 things, ever. 4 things that I would recommend that I've used to make over $15 million. 4 things, okay? These are the four things. Solo ads. They're paid solo ads. I'm not talking the free ones. I'm talking where I actually pay, get a return on my investment, take a profit out, and you reinvest. Okay, pay-per-click advertising, okay, and search engine optimization, which is a couple different things I did there. Articles, blogs, but though SEO is long-term passive stuff, and you don't get instant results from it. So you can't just do SEO, because if you just did SEO, most people will get frustrated because they don't see any traffic from that SEO stuff they're doing for 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Okay. And now we'll show you some tricks how to get it quicker that nobody else is showing out there, which I'm actually surprised because there's companies revolved around some of that stuff and they don't even do it. So paid solo ads, PPC, and SEO. Now, I know what you guys are all saying. What's the 4th one? Social media? No, social media more just, gives you credibility and stuff like that. I wouldn't say that, and it's fairly new anyway, and maybe it will in the future for me, but social media has, just more helped me brand myself, helped me, be transparent, those kind of things. So it kind of complements other thing I'm doing. I really haven't seen any major financial reward from social media myself, other than the secondary and third benefit from it. Okay, the 4th one, and these things all get taught inside the Academy, by the way. The 4th one is leverage mastery. Okay, and that's, you will be able to take that course inside the Academy as well. Leverage mastery, and which ones have built me? I have a list. I have email lists of over. I've built lists of over 1 million people. Leverage mastery, paid solos, PPC, and SEO have resulted in probably 90%, 95% of all the traffic and all the opt-in subscribers I've ever generated, ever. Okay? And then there's all little stuff comes from the other stuff. So when you become really good at any one of those 4 things, okay, minus the SEO stuff, because you're not going to want to focus that off the start. You're going to want to focus on that after you start making some money. Okay, I would never tell you to focus on SEO stuff unless you were making money, ever. I would never tell you that. Anybody telling you that, they're just selling you SEO stuff. Okay, you don't want to do that. You want to get money, you instant money, so that you can believe you got some cash flow coming in. Then it makes it easier to do some SEO stuff and create that passive long-term retirement traffic that you're going to need, but you're not going to want to focus on that at the start to win. Okay. Um, and of course, we go into leverage stuff inside of the academy and all that kind of stuff. The last thing about the PPC advertising stuff, it's laser targeted towards your niche. Okay, so if you wanted to target anything, I know we're targeting making money online or helping other people generate traffic to their businesses. But if you wanted to go out and sell how to make a potato gun, if you wanted to go out and sell how to make, a selling scrapbooking, the what do they call the punches and all that kind of stuff, you could target with search engine PPC marketing any niche you want. How to lose weight, how to whiten your teeth, how to remove hair, how to safely, how to live a diet, some recipes, all kinds of different things. You could target any niche you want because you can control what keywords get shown to the person. So you're targeting actually what the person's looking for. Okay, and that's why I love PPC. Now, what are the dangers of PPC advertising? Because there's always got to be bad stuff too, right? Okay, the sky's not always blue. Sometimes it's cloudy for a little bit, and then it becomes blue again. Right? Glass half full, people. There are some PPC search engines that offer clickers money or incentives to click through their results. That doesn't sound so good, right? My advice is to obviously steer clear of the search engines or programs that clicks that you pay for the best quality. Now, I'm not saying that those ones don't give you traffic or there is people that are clicking that want to earn money, obviously. So you just have to be aware of what you're doing when you do that. So if you want pure good quality because the person is naturally looking for something, just honestly looking for it, then you want to stick with the main search engines, okay? But anything that paying people to click on things and look at ads and pay-per-view and all that kind of stuff, you got to be a little bit more careful, okay? And make sure you don't pay out your Yahoo. Okay, so if you attempt to use PPC advertising without the proper skills and understanding, you can waste either valuable time and or money. And it really is a danger, right? Because I remember coming online and losing some money on PPC advertising myself off the start. But thank God I've had some good training and I've, persevered through a lot of trial and error to be able to bring you this kind of training inside the actual academy itself. Okay, and you guys will be provided with that training. Now, that being said, where would you be able to go and advertise with PPC advertising? Right now during pre-launch, I strongly suggest the Bing Advertising Network. Okay, the Bing Advertising Network. It's easy to set up. They'll help you. A lot of different kind of things there. Now, of course, we're going to give you awesome training, better than any Bing trainer could ever give you, inside the academy. But you could use it to get started right now. Set a little budget, focus on some major keywords, and drive some people to your pre-launch page. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some questions as we kind of. Someone says, "What about email marketing?" Yeah, email marketing is awesome, and there's some resources inside our members area for you to do that. We give you safe list marketing, and if you already have your own email list, then obviously you use that. Okay, and we give you sample letters with sample headlines, Omar, inside the members area at Academy of Online Success. Okay. Someone asked, this is an awesome question. Paul, are we allowed to use the affiliate links in PPC with Google? Thanks, it's Paul from the United Kingdom. I wouldn't do that with Google. I would start with Bing or Yahoo first, or Facebook even, because we're going to show you in the Academy a strategy to be able to get on Google AdWords, okay? But it's not with your affiliate link because I figured out what they don't like and what they do like, and I figured out a way for you guys to be able to advertise with Google PPC, which we reveal in the Academy, which we've never revealed anywhere else, and I personally haven't seen anybody train it either. Or to the degree that we're going to train it. So I would suggest not doing that and waiting for the Academy tutorials on showing you how to do that. But definitely you're going to be taught how to do that and get away with it so that they don't kick you or ban you from the Google PPC ad network. Okay. Dave says, where do you find a place to build a web or blog site? In the Academy itself, I would hold off on trying to do anything resourceful yourself here because we're going to open the Academy and you're going to have access to that. So just as a hint, we give you away sample blogs. We give away blogs with the Academy, so you're going to be able to get that. We're not building a business around blogs, but we give you them free because they are free. Okay, so anybody charging for that kind of stuff, it's kind of a waste of time because you could get it for free. So why would you pay for it? So we give it away for free. We also give you the opportunity to a couple different options that you could use for blogs that you can decide on your own. We'll give you the pros and cons of either way, and you decide which way you want to do it. Okay, but we show you how to do that. I'm just trying to read through the questions. One sec. How can you do emails to individuals that are interested in marketing, known interest through email or Gmail or Yahoo? They stop the emails as spam. Yeah, because you can't spam them. You can't send unsolicited emails to people. That's why they stop them. So you got to get an opt-in subscriber. And the very first lesson in Academy of Online Success is something called list mastery, and we show you how to do that. So it's an awesome question. When you get your Academy tuition paid, that $25, we'll show you how to do that. I gotta get rid of that one. Sorry, that was Dave's. I gotta get rid of that one. Same question from Dave. Another one. Too many questions coming too quick. I can't read them quick enough. That's crap. Let me skip a date. Did we skip a day in the co-op contest due to Easter? Also, will there be some sort of co-op after launch to bring people in? No, because you're not going to need a co-op after launch to bring people in, because we're going to show you how to bring them in directly. So we're going to remember, we want you to focus on developing skills. So we're going to show you how we advertise the co-op ourselves. So you'll be able to do it yourself. You'll get way better bang for your buck doing it yourself than a co-op anyway. Okay, so we're going to teach you how to do that. Will the Academy be integrated with autoresponders? Absolutely. Yep, list mastery, that's what it's all about, Joe. Paul, did we skip a day? Continue to bring... Oh, that was... I just asked that one. I'm trying to get through. You are breaking up bad. Okay. Which orders are we using? How can you do email individuals marketing? Same question. Erg at 9. Same question. Just trying to find questions, guys. Person left the webinar. I'm not answering his question. How do you stop the emails as spam? Oh, Steve, you're from Michigan. Awesome. Thanks, buddy. Steve's from Michigan, everyone. I thought he was an American. Guessed, but I'm right. What payment method would be accepted for here's a good question. Just curiosity, what payment method will be accepted upon launching? I'm hoping to use my debit card. Yeah, it'll be Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, eCheck, PayPal, debit cards, credit cards, everything and anything you could think of. We've added it so that you could pay in multiple different ways to be able to accept payments, so the conversions can be higher. Okay. What link do you go to for the Bing Advertising Network? Just go to Google. Believe it or not, you could go to Bing and do it too, but go to Google or Bing or any search engine and just punch in Bing Advertising, and it'll come up probably very number one. Okay. That one. Just Steve, we're going to get in touch with you. Actually, Alec will probably be in touch with you either tomorrow or the next day. Jason says he doesn't know how to begin. Well, we haven't begun anything yet. We're just pre-launch marketing. So, Jason, if you want to go and use some of our marketing methods that we've given for pre-launch, they're easily found inside the members area. So that's where I would suggest that you begin until the actual Academy opens up in a few days here. and everybody has access to that members area and those videos, tutorials showing you how to use safe lists, how to use Facebook group ads. Jason, those have been sitting there since you joined. Okay, so we can make excuses, or like we all like to say, we can make money, right? We can make money, or we can make excuses. The choice is yours, not mine. I still keep getting this. So I'm going through there. Another one. How can we still same question? Why do Paul? Oh, here's a good question, Paul. Why do you have so much negative press about you? Because I've done a lot of stuff. I've done a lot of things. So Chris, that's an awesome question. And again, try to ignore the negative stuff because it's easy to gravitate. If you're looking for negative stuff, it's easy to find negative stuff, right? Try to gravitate to the stuff that I'm actually doing to teach you, help you. Go to the horse's mouth. Don't read off other people. There's a couple different strategies that people do online. I will admit that though years ago I made a mistake or two, but never malicious or anybody really got hurt or anything like that. It was more, a credit card processor went down or a server went down, things like that where things didn't get done. A lot of other things too. Again, if I was a bad guy, if I was really a bad guy, I would not allow people to contact me. You would probably never know my name. You would not be able to friend me on Facebook. You would not be able to listen to me train you and go through actual practical things that you use. I mean, just use common sense there. So a lot of people use the potential negative things or use my name because it's searched thousands of times every month, right? Because I'm out there, I'm helping people. I have systems that help people. I've been a trainer. I've helped over millions of people in this industry. So there's going to be good and bad about me on the industry. Most people don't spend the time to go write a blog post about how great Paul Birdsall is necessarily. What they do is they go out and make money based on what Paul Birdsall taught them how to do. It's unfortunate that person that can complain and stuff like that, they would rather spend that time doing those things or in forums or whatever. But remember, successful people don't hang out in forums that talk about negative stuff. Anybody that's succeeding and being out there making money, they don't spend time doing what the less successful people do, which is hang out in forums and complain. These kind of things. The other thing that people do is they'll put a negative connotation to somebody. It's not just me. I mean, this happens to lots of people out there that do training and build opportunities and things like that. And then they'll say, go to my link, though. This is the best one. So they'll do a review and say, this guy's not so good in that. Go over here, though. This is awesome. And all they're doing is just trying to ride off the traffic of, and I don't agree with that marketing, but people do it and there's not much I can do about it. So it's up to you to determine if I'm giving real value or not. Don't listen to people that you don't know, that you can't talk to, that have an alternative message. Here's the other thing, and this should be number one for every entrepreneur. Don't listen to people that make less than you or the person that you're actually trying to learn from. Think about that, right? If you take advice from people that just shoot other people down, ask them, say, hey, you know what? Thanks for telling me that. What have you done? How come I can't find any information about you, good or bad, on Google or information out there, right? Just think about that for a reason, right? Do a Google search of your own name, and the answer will be revealed to you. Not everything is negative, obviously. If you want it to be, you'll find only negative, but just use common sense and you'll be fine. What else we got? How can you do email individuals? That's the same question. I got to go to the end here. You'd never be on that list. Ben, you're doing great. I still keep going there. I'm going to take another couple. Ben's really happy he's on the list. That's good, buddy. A lot of people, these questions that people have left, these were done questions a long time ago. I'm just getting to them now, sorry. But makes it easy to join, good. Are there higher ticket upgrades? Hi, Paul. His launches and email notification gets paid to sign up. Hey, Paul, when it launches, will we get email notifications when we get paid signups? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, normal things when we launch. I mean, that's kind of common sense, right? Will there be an e-wallet for commissions? Marshall asked. Yes, that's how we're paying everybody. So you'll be able to use e-wallet. Paul asked the same question. How will we get paid? You're going to get paid by e-wallet. Okay, so what'll happen is you'll get an e-wallet account, and what you'll be able to do is we'll deposit the money into the account, and you'll be able to draw it from e-wallet and disperse it wherever you want to go. So if you want it to go directly to your bank account, which most people will because then there's less processing fees, you have it go right to your bank account. If you want to go to PayPal and pay processing fees, you can have it go to PayPal. It's up to you too. So you'll have it be able to go everywhere. Paul says he's still excited with only 10 signups. 10 signups, dude. That's lots. 10 signups is really good. Okay? So I mean 10 signups is really, 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 really good. Joan says, what is the ambassador group name again? I'm not sure what that means, Joan. The ambassador group name. You're talking about the Facebook group? No, the Facebook group name is Academy of Online Success. That's the Facebook group name. Okay? Will there be any problems to log in on launch day to pay? We're going to make sure there's no problems for anybody to log in and pay on payday. I guarantee that. Although we do have server loads expanded as far as they possibly can for the kind of traffic that we're getting. As our traffic increases, obviously we monitor that all the time. So we shouldn't have a problem there. Trying to find the question. No, I don't think we accept Payza. I don't think so. That one we won't accept. Let's see another one. Do you started on Thursday? I'm just trying to go through questions, but they keep changing. Sorry. Kelly says I don't see a hyperlink in the back office for the co-op because it's sold out. It's sold out again. So as soon as it becomes available again, then you'll be able to do that. This is my first time in networking. I'm really interested and I need help. Presently, I only have 2 signups. I'm really disappointed. Well, why would you be disappointed? You got 2 signups. Most people have never, ever been in network marketing, and the average person in network marketing signs up 2 people. Okay, so you shouldn't be disappointed. Again, you have the wrong expectation if you're disappointed because you're going to get crushed if that's a disappointment. You're doing good. I appreciate people just asking the question once. I mean, this Payza question is the same person asked it 10 times, so I'm just going to ignore their questions from probably now on. Funny thing is, Paul, I haven't even researched your name or Academy of Online Success. Free to start. Why would I? Exactly. That's the that would be more of my explanation too. Good job. Okay, so well that's it. I mean we're just getting the same questions from the same people asking the same thing. I don't know if that's the best. We're just wasting time. So Nesma, please stop asking. Okay, about it. Okay, that's it. Well, I'm not going to take any more because Nespa's filled up my question box with the same question, so I'm not going to be able to do that. I appreciate you guys being here tonight, though. Hopefully you've learned a little bit more about the Academy and what you're going to get. Obviously, there's going to be more tutorial walkthroughs and things like that inside the actual Academy itself. So appreciate you guys being here. Fortunately, I couldn't go through more of the questions. Eugene asked, what's a safe list? A safe list, you can find out what that is in the members area on the video tutorials where it says advertise safe lists. It's going to walk you through that. When we go live, obviously, those tutorials become a lot more expanded. Okay? Thanks again for watching, and yes, you'll be able to get access to pre-launch members. Sorry, that's a good last one for Sherry. Sorry, and then I'll leave. Will we be able to get pre-launch members, subscribers to our list? Oh, that's not the same kind of question. Yes, you'll be able to do that, but also too, you'll be able to access your sponsored people's information, their email, their contact information, stuff like that. Should be starting tomorrow. For sure it'll be on Wednesday, but on Tuesday for sure we're going to try to get it up there tomorrow. So we'll keep you posted on that with the email updates you guys have been giving. Again, we're doing this webinar again tomorrow night with a new shortcut. So tonight we talked about PPC. Hopefully I can have Stephen maybe on tomorrow night. We can figure out why he couldn't make it, and then we'll get you guys started, going through a little bit more in depth what he's actually going to train you guys. Okay? Thanks again for being here tonight. Keep pushing what you're doing. Become ambassadors. Get 50 or more, and you get extra privileges. Obviously, connecting with the president CEO Alec Herring, and myself, marketing helper guy, and then and also to get you one step closer to a lot of the other top quality people in the industry. You guys can rub shoulders, share ideas, and things like that, and we can all do this as a big team. Thanks again for being here tonight, and thanks for being a part of the Academy during pre-launch. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Bye bye.